Starting lineups for Syracuse. The senior 6'4" Bracken Lessie is going to start alongside Cohen Goddard, the junior, the coach's son. Skylar Orton, Carter Robertson, and Colton Henneman are the other starters. Greg Goddard is the head coach. For Desert Hills, Colton Andrus will get the start, along with Sam Chase, Tyson Arthur Jr., their leading scorer, and a guy who I thought had a very good game, scoring 15 points in the win over Riverton, Neda Tauifa, whose family moved in from Alaska before his junior year.
Hey.
And now he's a senior. I asked, what was the family doing up in Alaska? And I was met with a big shrug. The fifth starter, jumping center, number 34, Jack Obenshaw, who hit the step-back three to win the game in the final seconds.
On the kid from Alaska, as we're about ready to jump here, you'll know this because you know everything about the state of Utah in sports. The last jazz player to come from Alaska.
Carlos Boozer.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. I don't think I know everything.
I told you he knew everything.
I can get that low-hanging fruit. Thanks for setting me up. All right, Desert Hills in black gets things started. And they get a bucket from Neda Tauifa to start the game.
I really like his game. Just looking at his stats, he is a stat sheet stuffer, can block shots, steal the ball, pass, rebound, and score. He can do it all.
Talking to the coaching staff before the game, they said that game, and I was very impressed with him. First time I've seen him play. Pull-up jumper straight away, a little long right there by Skylar Orton.
Ooh.
But I thought the thing, and Tauifa hits the floor, the guy we're talking about.
He hit that pretty hard, too.
I thought he was really poised yesterday and did not get sped up. And the coach is like, well, we wouldn't mind if he sped up a little more. He can really make an impact on the game. And he's down right now and taking a minute to get up. As you said, he hit the floor pretty hard.
He hit a real. You could hear that from clear up here. Yeah. I mean, I know it's not full because it's a gym setting, a neutral site game. But my goodness,
he's a little woozy coming off.
Yeah, he hit his head pretty hard. I'm glad we don't have instant replay for this incident right here, because he hit that pretty hard. His head too, on top of his back.
He's subbed out.
Hopefully he's okay, because that is a kid who Desert Hills relies on heavily to do a bunch of different things.
Sam Chase, number 11, subs in for him here just 40 seconds into the game. Syracuse goes to work. Good entry pass. Oh, and the layup doesn't go. Cohen Goddard couldn't finish, point blank.
Kind of a power screen on that backside on that block. We saw a lot of that in the Snow Canyon game yesterday, but just couldn't get it to go.
Openshaw into the post. Openshaw turns over the right shoulder, back to left. Oh, he gets a shot blocked. A little scouting right there. Carter Robinson was prepared. He gets the block. Syracuse with the ball, Titan spinning, and the Colton Henneman shot rolls off the rim. They get it back, put it up, won't go, and a foul. As we often see in these neutral games, a slow start. Skylar Orton foul to go to the line. For whatever reason, there just seems to be a lid on the bucket early for both teams. We saw it in the first game here today. We saw it yesterday. The atmosphere is a little lacking right now.
Well, and not only that, I mean, you're normally waiting all day to play a game. And when you're prepping to play a game at 3:30 and you're playing a varsity game, that it's a little bit different because it kind of messes up your warm-up routine and stretching and all that stuff, because normally you're waiting for sophomore and JV to get done, but getting ready for a 7 o'clock tip-off, but that isn't the case here, and you just got to be able to adjust and adapt.
Skylar Orton hits 1 of 2 and gets Syracuse on the board. They trail the Thunder 2-1. Thunder in black, Syracuse in white. Desert Hills with the ball.
It looks like man-to-man, but really strong help-side defense here for Syracuse.
Open shot of the hoop, lay it up. Yes, count it, and one.
As I say that, scores a bucket in the paint. And no one to help on that backside, but he was already pretty deep into the paint on that play. Really good move there to just power his way to the rim.
Openshaw should be playing with a lot of confidence here. He averages a little over 10 points a game, 10.6. He had 18 points against Riverton, including that step-back game-winning three from the right wing.
I ended up going back and watching that, and that was something.
It really was. Not Not at all what the coaches expected, but hey, he made a game-winning
It's one
play.
of those, oh, crap, but it worked out. Okay.
Yep. No. Yes.
Yeah. Both teams in man-to-man.
Cutting to the hoop. High off the glass. It won't go. Skylar Orton misses. Brazel rebound. His pass batted away.
I like how the Titans are coming out, putting on a little bit of pressure into the backcourt. It's not really trying to just press them, just to not have them walk it up and feel comfortable bringing it up the floor.
Openshaw inside, spinning. Yes, with the left. And Openshaw's got 5 points to get this game started. And quickly the other end, breaking off the made basket. Openshaw got a piece of it, but Carter Robinson there to clean it up. 7-3 Desert Hills with the ball in the lead. Brazel.
Tawaifa, he actually ended up going back over to the bench. I'm not sure if we'll see him back in, but he's at least talking and seems to be walking a little bit more normal, which is a good sign.
Miss follow, point blank. Colton Anders can't get it to go. Here comes Syracuse. Henneman all the way to the hoop. Can't finish over Brazel, but there to follow, Bracken Lessie with the bucket.
Really good job just being aware, always crashing the boards, even if you're wasting energy to go get it, even on a layup, it's always good to be there.
Driving, hanging, and missing. Goddard can't get it to go. On the break, deflected, stolen, taken away, Robinson.
Oh, Goddard was clear back on the other end, and it took Desert Hills a minute to go back and get him, and they didn't find him early enough.
Could have just thrown it 80 feet and got a bucket.
There was nobody around him.
Robinson lets it fly. Hops off the rim, won't go in. Midway through the first quarter, Desert Hills 7-5 lead. Good read right there. Orton picks it off. Orton throws the alley-oop. Oh, and they missed the alley-oop.
Got to make the bunnies.
Robinson did not make the bunny at the other end. Pull up three. Yes, Sam Chase.
It is definitely a killer when you go on the other end, end up missing a point-blank layup, and then on the other end giving up a three-pointer.
Chase hit a couple of threes yesterday. Gets an early one here. Pull-up jumper for Orton won't go. Rebound. Brazel keeps it alive. Arthur had that rebound. He's got the ball now. Tyson Arthur Jr. gets blocked. Bracken Lessie is there.
Good job there, just staying composed as he's getting into the paint and being aware of when he was going to put the shot up and being able to get the block.
Robinson thinking about it. Robinson into the paint. Robinson trying to create space, loses the handle and turns it over.
Really good defense there. And, you know, it especially at this level, it's difficult at times to, like, see the ball right out there in front of you and not try to overreach and then, you know, potentially commit a foul. Didn't do that there.
Drake Semro in for Bracken Lessie. Nikoi Daw in for Cohen Goddard. Now a substitution for Desert Hills. Chase is out. And we do not have a number 4 on the old program, so we'll try to track that down. You got him?
Gavin Young.
Gavin Young.
He's a 5'11 senior. Or, excuse me, 5'10. Gave him an extra inch.
The clock is going and the ball is out. They're going to have to reset the clock.
I got to say, though, DJ, pretty great games from yesterday. Like, there wasn't a blowout yesterday.
Right.
And then today as well.
The Pineview game ended up, fairly comfortable win for Pineview, but it was a 4-point game going to the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I was tuning in and out, and, as I was prepping throughout the day. And
Brazel misses the 3.
And just noticed that it was tight throughout until Pineview just pulled away late.
Henneman with a rebound, trying to go coast to coast, gets it poked away. Titans will inbound underneath.
I got to tell you, Gavin Young he looks pretty bulked up out there. Number 4 for Desert Hills.
Look.
A kid who definitely doesn't miss arm day.
And man-to-man on the inbound underneath, and sure enough, they give up a bucket right inside. Carter Robinson, little power lane right there. He's got 4 points.
Don't like it. Go into a zone, clog up the paint.
Don't get cut on any backdoor cuts or any back screens. Syracuse, everybody on the floor getting that ball. That was Colton Henneman doing most of the work there, number 15.
Scrappy basketball.
Henneman, the leading scorer, 18 points a game. Drives, he gets called for offensive foul. He left his feet to make that pass.
Great job, just staying there. Even though he ended up making the pass, just stay there and see it through. Taking a charge. You always love players who are willing to sacrifice their body to take a charge. But for the Syracuse team, DJ, 3 of their players are in the top 16 in 6A in scoring.
Colton Henneman averages 18 points a game. Carter Robinson, 16.7. Skylar Orton, 14.5.
And those are the 3 guys that are top 16 in 6A in scoring.
The next player is Goddard's at 5.8. So they're counting on their big 3. There's a long pass over the top you were looking for earlier. And the Euro step and the reverse lay-in, and Skylar Orton scores.
Normally you're hoping your players can do a Euro step or reverse layup. He did both.
Open shot, turns it over. Titans running again, 2-on-1, all the way to the hoop. Count it. Drake Semro.
I like how he just put it right onto his chest, put it on the square, and finished at the rim, not worrying about the contact.
They never really stop the ball. You're supposed to, but every once in a while as a defender in a 2-on-1, you think, they know I'm supposed to stop the ball. I'm going to anticipate the pass. They never committed to him, so he went all the way to the hoop and scored. Shot clock is off now. 15 seconds left in the quarter. Thunder are going to play for the last shot, trailing 11-10. Titans transition game, getting them back in front after they trailed most of the quarter. Brazel, 3. Air ball. Open shot. Did he get a piece of it or not? 2.8 seconds left. Double substitution for Syracuse. It looks like they're going to give the Thunder an inbound underneath. And it looks like the Titans.
It looks like they're in the zone. Yep.
Yeah, they are. They switched.
They
are in the zone. And there's a lob. Open shot. One dribble. Up. No. And that's the quarter. So Syracuse wins the first quarter. They'll take the lead 11-10 into the huddle here, and we'll be right back with the second quarter on KSLSports.com.
Welcome back to the UCCU Savings Spotlight.
Today's play of the day goes to Becky, a single mom who just got her son Max a youth debit card from UCCU.
This is a big win for Max, who knows that UCCU mobile banking makes it easy for his mom to add money to his debit card anytime.
It's also a big win for Becky, who knows it also makes it easy to monitor her child's spending anytime. Final score, 1 happy son, 1 responsible mom.
With the assist from UCCU.
To dare mighty things means to embrace challenges. It means to welcome a high-energy culture that prioritizes belonging. To dare mighty things means drawing inspiration from experienced faculty and alums who encourage you to think big. It means to be a part of time-honored traditions while also forging new ones. To dare mighty things means celebrating your achievements with pride and joy, knowing you can make a difference by daring to be great. Join us at the Huntsman School of Business, where we dare mighty things. That's the Huntsman difference.
Welcome back to Riverton High School, the Wolf Den. 1 quarter in the book. Syracuse leading Desert Hills 11-10. The Titans with a lead thanks to a couple of transition buckets late in the period. Desert Hills 7-5. They are the number 15 team in Class 4A. Syracuse is 6-4, and they are the number 9 team in RPI in Class 6A.
Yeah, picked to finish third in the Region 1 preseason coaches poll. Obviously, Davis and Layton are the top 2 in that region, but a strong region nonetheless.
Driving all the way to the hoop and spinning and finding a little bit of space. Skylar Orton with a bucket. He's got 5 points in the game now.
What I like about Skylar Orton's game, he just finds ways to score. He doesn't need to be flashy or by any means. And by the way, Taliafa is back in the game for Desert Hills.
Taliafa, who had a strong game yesterday, hit his head on the floor early in the first quarter. He's back on the right wing. He's got the ball into the corner. Back to the top of the key for the three. It's short. Colton Andrus missing that shot. We got a timeout on the floor. We'll take a break. This is KSLSports.com.
To dare mighty things means to embrace challenges. It means to welcome a high-energy culture that prioritizes belonging. To dare mighty things means drawing inspiration from experienced faculty and alums who encourage you to think big. It means to be a part of time-honored traditions while also forging new ones. To dare mighty things means celebrating your achievements with pride and joy, knowing you can make a difference by daring to be great. Join us at the Huntsman School of Business, where we dare mighty things. That's the Huntsman difference.
Welcome back to Riverton High. 7:08 to go. Second quarter. Syracuse leading Desert Hills 13-10. Second of 4 games in a quadruple header. You can see them all here on KSLSports.com today. We'll have 4 more games tomorrow on New Year's Eve, starting at 11:45 in the morning. Thanks for taking the early games, Trevor.
Yeah, you got it. Thanks for taking the late ones. Well, late-ish.
Yeah, late-ish, right? Going to the hoop, finishing with a dunk, but after the whistle, no bucket. Carter Robinson throwing it down, but no bucket. Will go the other way off the turnover.
Coach Godridge telling his team on defense, pressure up, but right now there's not a lot of pressure going on. And
Dive out to Chase. To the wing. The three won't go. North with the deflection. North with another deflection. He missed the three at the other end, but forces the turnover there as Syracuse steps on the end line. Nice
you like that, you know. You don't make a shot. At least get back on defense and try and get the ball back.
Yeah, we didn't see a lot of North yesterday, but comes in and makes a play here. And I like the shoes, too. Open shot, spins, open shot, off the glass and in. Got to keep feeding him. He's got 7. Old school post play.
Yeah, definitely one of those guys who has a bag, as kids call it now, as far as post moves. Being able to go to a bunch of different ways, really good footwork as well.
3 ball. Henneman, yes. And Henneman scoreless in the first. The leading scorer, 18 points a game for the Titans, is on the board, and Syracuse leads 16-12. They got a 4-point lead, and their leading scorer just got his first bucket.
That means other guys are stepping up and, taking some of that scoring load.
Syracuse in a 2-3 zone now.
I would look for them to go to open shot right there on the block. Just got to seal them a little bit more.
Taifa to open shot. Back to Taifa. Pulls up, high post, short. North throws it up. Yes! Case of North, the offensive rebound and the bucket, his first points of the game.
Sometimes you just get lucky.
Hey, you got to know the clock. That's the first thing. You got to be smart. Okay, it went in, but at least get the shot off. Give yourself a chance. Throw it off the rim. Give somebody a chance to grab a rebound.
Pays off to play horse in the backyard all those years.
And it's easier to shoot when the horn's going off, right?
Yeah.
Nobody can second guess this. I got to put it up.
Coach can't bench me because I just chucked up a bad shot.
Henneman gets fouled. He'll go to the line. Colton Andrus picks up the foul, his first.
Hanneman had 16 points in their win over Box Elder on Saturday on the road up at Box Elder.
A tad under his average of 18.1.
Yeah.
He's got 4 points here, all in the second quarter.
4 guys scoring 15 or 16 points in that game.
He goes 1 for 2 as he misses the second. Andrus to Ifa. Chase, yes! Sam Chase in rhythm, his second 3 of the game. He's got 6 points, and we're tied at 17.
It's easy for shooters to knock down shots when they have time to set their feet. It's on the zone to be able to go up and pressure them.
Syracuse did not find him, and they have got to look at him as a three-point shooter. He had 2 yesterday. He's got 2 today. Can't give him that good a look. Syracuse driving into the paint. Goddard with a good find for Robinson. And the whistle goes against Robinson.
I love the fact that
player control foul.
I love the fact that Desert Hills now has caused 2 offensive fouls on Syracuse, and it's always good to find guys who are willing to take charges.
Carter Robinson looked confused. He's like, "What did I do to get the foul?" The foul went against the guy who made the pass, Goddard, after he let the ball go, crashing into a defender. So Goddard picks up his first foul midway through the second quarter, and now we got another player control foul.
Now that one is just on the ball handler. You got to wait for open shot to be able to set his feet on that screen and then go over it, because if he's still moving when the guard is going, it's pretty much almost an automatic offensive foul.
First foul on Openshaw, and Desert Hills has to keep him out of foul trouble, that's for sure. Syracuse 3 ball straight away, a little short there from Henneman. Desert Hills with another substitution as Tyson Arthur checks back in. He's the leading scorer, 12.7 points a game. Has not scored yet. He had 10 yesterday in the win over Riverton. Chase looking at the 3, steps behind the screen. Good recovery right there defensively. Skylar Orton really moving his feet.
It's even better that he ended up staying on the ground and closing out instead of worrying about the pump fake trying to get a block.
Openshaw got doubled. Talifa can't make the shot. Syracuse pushing. Goddard sends it out wide. Orton, yes. Tough finish inside for Skylar Orton. He's got 7 points now.
Attack, attack, attack. It's what's been working so far for Syracuse.
And attacking at the other end. Andrus all the way to the hoop for his first points. And flying down to the other end, it's Orton.
And a
foul will slow the tempo a little bit here.
That is a coach's pet peeve, DJ, where you end up giving up a layup on one end and you don't get back. So you end up getting a layup, and then you don't get back on defense and you allow them to get to the rim. Like there's 4 other guys out there who didn't score that layup.
Somebody get back.
Somebody's got to get back.
Ideally, somebody's.
Yeah.
Plural.
Yeah, and they always prioritize stop the ball first and then go find your guy.
Orton misses the first one. He's 1 for 3 at the line in the game. He'll get one more here. A lot of tired players. No surprise their substitution. That end-to-end action. Everybody had hands on hips or on their shorts. Some guys still do. Hands on knees. Second one rolls in.
Well, no one can blame the altitude here. Granite Bay could a little bit.
They did after a 5-point loss at home to Westlake and then a 27-point loss in the altitude here. They absolutely talked to the coaches. Yeah, altitude. Kids are feeling it.
Suck the wind.
Ty Alpha long on that one. Rebound off to the Titans. Here they come. Henneman. And we got a jump ball.
I was going to say. You and I had a pretty good view of that. And it was the backside official who made the call, so I was hoping they weren't going to call a foul on that.
Jump ball, alternating possession to the Thunder. Shot clock started a little early.
They really shouldn't do the finger twirl as the signal to reset the shot clock. They do that in the NBA for a challenge.
Yeah. Talifa. Oh, good find. Good cut and the finish. Andrus the bucket. Talifa the assist.
Great job for Andrus. Noticing him going into the paint, and he's like, I've got a free lane right here. I know he'll see me. And he did.
Pick and roll, and that is going to put Syracuse on the line. McCoy Dobbs, 6'3" sophomore, will get to shoot 2.
Talifa had 3 assists last night against Riverton, but he also had a double-double, 15 points, 10 boards. And then had another 3 blocks and 5 steals. Kid can fill it up.
Daw makes the first, his first point of the game. Tied at 21 now with 1:41 left in the half.
A little bit of a smaller lineup here for Desert Hills with open shot coming out.
Daw makes them both. Syracuse in their 2-3 zone. And that zone seems tilted a little bit towards Chase, which is a good idea. Back to Chase, ball faking. Taifa. Brazel in the post where open shot normally is. There's a good pass. Oh, and a blocked shot. Carter Robinson blocks that. Arthur couldn't get that shot over him. Now the shot clock is at 2.
Because no one had full possession yet. Yeah, because the Titans didn't get full possession of the ball on the loose ball.
Andrus will inbound. Looks like the Titans have matched up man-to-man. It's going to be on the side. Boy, right in the corner. That's a tough spot to inbound. Brazel got to shoot it. Chase banks it in, and they count it.
Oh, to play defense for that long, DJ, and then with 2 seconds on the shot clock, it's a bank in, I mean, for lack of a better word, chuck up three-pointer. That hurts.
Into the paint, twisting in the post, but unable to score. Carter Robinson can't get that to go down. 40 seconds left in the half. Brazel holding, looking, foul away from the ball.
Yeah, it was getting a little physical on that scissor screen.
Foul goes on Cohen Goddard. Goddard, coach's son, gets a second foul.
If I remember correctly, Coach Goddard, coming into last season in his first year, I think he came from being a middle school or junior high head coach, going straight to the varsity head coaching job, if I understand correctly.
Shot clock only 1 second in front of the game clock, so the Thunder can run this clock down quite a bit, and let's turn it over instead. Orton fouled.
Yeah. It was either that or it was going to be palming, but the reason why he palmed the ball was because of the contact on the arm. But a little bit more on that coaching thing. So Goddard ended up getting the job after Lance Gummersall left to come coach here at Riverton.
The dominoes.
I mean, I know the University of Utah is seeing that right now. The domino effects of coaching.
It may not be the only school. We'll see how it plays out.
Oh, I know. They're just a big part of it.
Orton with 2 free throws makes the first. The second, no. Rebound to Brazel. 15 seconds. They got to start the clock. The clock hasn't started. That was way late. Now they haven't stopped it.
Yeah, they were taking some time off the clock because he didn't start it for a good 3 or 4 seconds.
They're going to put it at 13.5.
Normally, officials just yell at him to start the clock, and then they do it. But because it took him so long and so many times of them yelling at him to start the clock, they had to blow their whistle.
Syracuse.
And now they put a minute 35 on the clock. Now they got to fix it.
Syracuse has only committed 2 fouls. They have a chance to foul here. No reason to let the Thunder have a lot of time to set this up or get a shot.
And maybe that's what coach is telling him. He's saying, hey, if they end up getting past you, foul him.
Andrus all the way to the hoop, and he lays it in.
Or he just gets a layup.
Andrus with 6 points. Took that a little early. So at the half, the Thunder with a 26-23 lead over the Titans. Desert Hills with a 3-point advantage here at the half. All right, stay with us. We'll have the unofficial first half stats coming up. Third quarter on the way. At the break, Desert Hills 26, Syracuse 23. This is KSLSports.com.
Bucket list hikes, local races, challenging adventures, that one goal that means so much to you. Salt Lake Running Company has the gear and expert advice you need to start and finish strong. You'll be crushing that goal before you know it. With our trained and knowledgeable staff, an award-winning custom shoe fit process, and the head-to-toe products you need, SLRC will gear you up for your goal. Shop in-store at any of our locations along the Wasatch Front or shop online at slrc.com.
Welcome back to Riverton High School, the Wolf Den, as they call the gymnasium here. It is a Riverton Holiday Tournament, day 3 of 4. This is the second of 4 games today. We'll have 4 more games tomorrow on New Year's Eve to wrap it up. Starting at 11:45 in the morning, Granite Bay from the Sacramento area will play Snow Canyon. Union and Pleasant Grove at 1:30. Riverton, the host, and Pineview at 3:15. And then at 5 o'clock, Cedar Valley and Syracuse. 2 more games coming up today. Snow Canyon and Union at 5:15. Not often we get to see a team from Roosevelt play a team from St. George.
That is 2 opposite ends of the state for sure.
Right? And then East and Riverton at 7 o'clock tonight. And that's all for you here on KSLSports.com. Also tonight on the radio, the Jazz are hosting the Celtics on 97.5 The Zone at 7 o'clock as the Jazz have won back-to-back games over the Pistons, the best team in the East, and the Spurs, who just beat the Thunder twice.
Yeah, that was pretty big, too, back-to-back days for the Jazz. But I think I know the guy who's doing pre-half and post tonight on the radio.
I'll be up there with Tim LeCombe.
There you go. You and the coach.
Yes, you'll be handling games 3 and 4 here. I'll be making the drive. If we could not block up I-15, I would appreciate it. But
please don't, people.
Please don't. Let's keep I-15 open. Like someone's in favor of sitting in traffic. We're all doing the best we can.
Hey, those are traffic signs, the ones that are like digitally done. We need to get out of the way. DJ's coming.
Okay. Jazz and Celtics tonight at 7. That's on 97.5 The Zone. Over on 1280 The Zone, you'll hear Utah State at Fresno State with Scott Girard on the call for that Mountain West Conference game before those two teams move to the Pac-12 next year. So plenty of sports, whether you're looking for high school basketball, college basketball, or the NBA, we got it for you either on KSLSports.com, 1280 The Zone, or 97.5 the KSL Sports.
Also, don't let anyone forget this. We're getting the radio broadcast for the Utes in the Las Vegas Bowl tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
So
Nebraska
you'll be able to tune in.
Utah.
Yep.
Morgan Scalley's
debut, and you'll be able to hear the play-by-play from Bowl Season Radio on 97.5 the KSL Sports Zone. And, there really isn't anywhere else you need to go besides just download the KSL Sports app. It'll all be there for you. And then you can go back and if you missed any of the games yesterday, which were all very entertaining, you can head over to KSLSports.com and watch all of those games. They have been archived. I kind of know the guy who did it. So
Good work. Good work by you. Unofficial scoring here in the first half of this game between Syracuse and Desert Hills, with Desert Hills up 26-23 at the half. For Syracuse, the leading scorer, Skylar Orton, the senior, with 9 points. 4 points for Colton Henneman, 4 points for Carter Robinson, 2 points for Nicoy Da, 2 for Bracken Leslie, 2 for Drake Semro. For Desert Hills, unofficially, 7 points for Jack Openshaw, 6 for Colton Andrus, 9 for Sam Chase Jr., 2 apiece for Tayson North and Netta Toai foul. And Tyson Arthur Jr., the leading scorer, 12.7 points a game, shut out in the first half for Desert Hills. So we'll see if he can get rolling here.
Yeah, usually as coaches go into playing for opponents, you're looking at who their top 3 guys are. And if you're able to shut down either their number 1, number 2, or number 3 guy, you usually got a pretty good chance of winning the basketball game. And so far they've done that, at least shutting down one of the guys. But the thing about this Titans team is they've got 3 or 4 guys who could score the basketball.
All right, Titans and Thunder, third quarter underway here on KSLSports.com. Trevor Allen, David James with you. Syracuse Titans in white with the ball. Desert Hills in black defending. And Openshaw, they spin right around him and score. It's Carter Robinson. He's now got 6 points.
Just a quick little spin move. Openshaw couldn't counter quick enough.
Andrus handed off, but there's pressure, poked away and stolen. Henneman spinning, and he lays it in. Henneman with a steal in the bucket the other end. He's got 6 points now.
It's just spin moves galore here for Syracuse to open up the second half.
And trailing at the half, they're taking a 27-26 lead. Taifa down the left side, lay it up, and it crawls in. He only had 2 points in the first half, hit his head on the floor early in the first quarter. We didn't see him the rest of the quarter. We'll see if he gets it rolling now.
He's one of those guys who can get it going, so look for him to get going here in the second half.
Syracuse sending it into the post, turning, spinning, laying it off the glass. Nice left hand right there for Carter Robinson. He's got 8.
If I could just give any advice to Openshaw on defense right there, just wall up. Follow him wherever he goes. Don't try and fall for pump fakes. You're more likely to get a hand up, contest the shot than you are blocking his shot.
3-ball chase straight away, and he gets it. Sam Chase Jr., his 4th 3 of the game. He's got 12 points.
He's actually got a really good rhythm going. He hasn't been shooting the ball particularly well this season, but you still can't let a guy who is known to be a shooter get comfortable and set his feet and shoot the ball.
They're going to pound away inside, go right back to Robinson, and he scores again, and he's got 10.
Feed the beast. You probably want to send a guard on the weak side to come and dig down when he's starting to back into on the block.
Or hit him with what Rick Majerus used to call monster, double team him with 2 big men.
Yep, exactly.
Monster.
It's actually still used today, at least among some coaches that I've been around.
Jeff Judkins, when he got let go at Utah, took it to BYU. Open shot 3, yes!
Kind of similar to last night.
Well, that's catch and shoot corner 3 as opposed to a step back on the wing. But
and
the high arc,
minute.
the high arc, he gets a lot of air under the ball, gives it a good chance to go in. It's a good-looking shot. He's got 10 points now.
There you go, grabbing that second guy to come over and help.
Corner 3 right there will not go for Syracuse's Bracken Leslie. Just to finish the thought off on Monster, you remember Stu Morrill, when he couldn't be heard at the Spectrum, used to put the hands up and do the Monster. He said that the number of kids who found that either entertaining or frightening was hilarious.
Depending on who you're talking to, yeah.
Oh, and Robinson, I don't think he saw that. Able to save it.
Good hustle.
Right at half court. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Tight game. Desert Hills back on top, 34-31. Couple lead changes here in the third quarter. Driving and getting roofed there. Skylar Orton couldn't finish. Here comes Desert Hills. Sam Chase Jr. Oh, good ball fake. Got his teammate open. Andrus can't hit the 3. Openshaw goes over the back.
He did.
Really not worth it. He needs to stay out of foul trouble.
That's his third foul, too. That's big.
Some coaches will take you out for the rest of the third quarter. We'll see if they're going to let him
I'd be
play.
one of those coaches right now, with just the way it's been going. But thing is, you can't really afford to go small ball because Robinson's been having a heyday here in the third quarter in the paint.
So now let's see if they try to – Robinson has the ball. Have Robinson, back door. Bounce pass a little too hard, a little too low, a little too much heat on it for Skylar Orton to catch it.
Definitely a good play, just couldn't quite finish it off.
I'm a little surprised with Robinson on a roll with 3 buckets, 6 points here in the third quarter that they didn't go to him down in the low
Feed the
post.
beast.
See if they can get a fourth foul on an open shot.
Well, either that or even force a double team, which then sets up other guys who are capable of scoring to be able to knock down shots.
Open shot, switch the attack to the near side. Open shot. For Tyson Arthur Jr., he's stripped. And now a foul or a travel. It's going to be a held ball. Held ball, alternating possession. It'll be Desert Hills ball.
We'll see. Looks like they're going to go man-to-man.
They are going man. They've been going man.
And that lane is wide open. You can go back.
And they turn it over. 2-on-1 all the way to the hoop. Off the hoop. Was that a pass or a shot? Should we give him an assist?
I'm going to give him the assist.
Carter Robinson gets the bucket. Skylar Orton gets a generous assist.
But on that turnover right there, as a three-pointer's hit by Tauaifa. And but like chasing that into the backcourt, he could get it. It wasn't going to be a backcourt violation because they were inbounding the ball on a violation.
Yep.
Sometimes they actually tell you, chuck it into the backcourt, go get it, and Chase saved it like it was going to be a backcourt violation, which it wouldn't have been.
Taifa with that last bucket, by the way. He's got 6 now. We're going to see if he starts heating up here. It was a 3. Okay, give Taifa 3, so he's got 7 points.
Told you, he's going to get going. He only had a bucket in the first half, but he's a guy who can get going.
Good baseline drive, but Andrews can't finish, and Syracuse comes away with the ball. All the way to the hoop, caught in between the decision there. He gets his pass deflected. Taifa 2-on-1, gives it up. He'll get the assist. Tyson Arthur Jr. gets his first points of the game. We'll see if that gets him on track. And the Thunder lead by 9, 39-33.
Just, again, running the floor. That was how they were able to get the lead in the first half.
Orton. No. Thought he might get the hop there.
Thing that Orton has kind of gone away from, at least here in the third quarter, is just taking whatever the defense gives him and not trying to get too creative on his shot. And not being too flashy as well.
Orton with the rebound, 3-on-2 for a 3. No, rebound. Good find in the corner. Another 3 won't go. Orton missing, gets his own rebound and gets fouled.
Great job.
Brazel the foul.
Great job tracking down your rebound. It was a miss. Could have easily just hung his head and been mad that he ended up missing the shot, but went after the offensive rebound. I got to say, Desert Hills, for them to be picked second to last in the Region 9 preseason coaches poll just tells you, and you and I have talked about it, how good Region 9 is in 4A.
Really good. 4 of the top 6 teams in that class. Taifa gets fouled. 30 feet from the hoop. He got fouled the second time when he didn't stop his drive.
Yeah, I think you said four of the 6 teams in that region are top 15 in the RPI.
No. Of the top 6 teams in Class 4A, 4 of them play in Region 9.
Wow.
1, 3, 4, 6. And then they also have 11, 15, and 21.
That's even more crazy.
It is. And Pineview, the number 1 team, with that tough a schedule, went and played the number 2 team, Provo, and beat them. But lost to number 3 Crimson Cliffs.
It's only going to make them stronger. I'll tell you what, though. Like, everyone in that region is going to make the playoffs if it started today. I coach in a region where half the region won't make the playoffs.
24, I think it's 27 teams in Class 4A, so 24 of the 27.
Yeah, there's I coach in 5A, and so half of our region wouldn't make the playoffs right now with 32 teams.
Brazel out to Openshaw. Talifa into the corner. North out to Andrus. Openshaw drives. Openshaw gets a shot blocked. Five seconds on the shot clock. 1:18 in the quarter, 5 on the shot clock. Substitution for Syracuse. Hudson Arnell checks in. Arnell for Colton Henneman. Henneman with 6 points in the game. His average is 18, so he's got a big fourth quarter in him. More man on another zone underneath. North has it deflected away. All the way to the other end. Goddard beats everybody down for the layup.
Definitely had to force a shot on the other end with 5 seconds on the shot clock, but you got to at least be able to get back and stop the ball, and that's been kind of the problem on both ends.
He beat the shot clock in the first half, but
yeah,
couldn't get the ball to the rim here in the second as he gets it deflected. Openshaw. Andrus.
Give him the ball and let him go to work.
Talifa. Brazel. North. Into the corner. Openshaw. Air ball. Syracuse running again. All the way to the hoop. Player control foul. Offensive on Goddard.
I think there was some comments made. And then
Greg Goddard did not think the defender was set.
I thought he was. But again, that is the hardest call to make in basketball, block charge, by far.
Shot clock's off, 26 seconds left in the quarter. Syracuse going to try to speed them up with a little full court press here.
Yeah,
Thunder with a ball and a 4-point lead, 39-35.
Yeah, it looks like just a man-to-man press.
Andrus has his pass deflected. Stolen, and now a foul, and that will be a block. Skylar Orton with the steal. He's fouled. Neither team even close to the bonus. But they're going to say he was shooting. He's going to go to the line for 2.
I was talking to a official last night after calling the games that I did, and I asked him what the point of emphasis was, and it was being a little more lenient on the continuation. So maybe if they're going up a little bit more and they get fouled, to still give them the free throws. I thought that was interesting.
Orton makes the first free throw. He is 3 for 6 at the line. That's his first point here in the third quarter. He's got 10 for the game. And now he's got 11, and he's 5 of 8 at the line in this game. And he gets the Titans within 2. 15 seconds to go in the corner. More full court pressure. Andrus needs some help. He finds Openshaw. Openshaw. Back to Andrus, and a foul.
Coach Goddard, you can hear him yell, offensive? No. He grabbed him.
5.9 seconds left. It's okay. It's not a shooting foul.
No.
Make him reset. Make him inbound it. Don't give up anything easy running at the hoop. Andrus around a screen from Openshaw. To the hoop. Hang. Off the glass. No. Long rebound.
Had a chance there for a putback, but 2 guys going after it.
Yep. So we've come to the end of 3 quarters, and the Thunder lead the Titans. Desert Hills up 39-37. They led by 2 at the half. They now lead by 3. Syracuse winning the quarter there, 14-13. Desert Hills halftime lead of 3, down to 2 as we head to the fourth quarter on KSLSports.com. Welcome back to Riverton, start of the fourth quarter. Desert Hills leading Syracuse 39-37.
Thing that I liked about that third quarter, DJ, is that it was, even though, Desert Hills had a 3-point lead at the half, now it's cut to 2, but it's been a game of runs because the Titans came out, ended up punching them in the mouth first, and then they answered back and still have the lead. So it's just a game of runs. It's what basketball is.
A couple of lead changes early on in the quarter. Physical game is that screen leads to a big old collision, but no call. They'll play on. Little free throw line jumper there for Skylar Orton. And he's got 13.
It's probably a type of shot that he has shot 100 or 1,000 times this year, as far as like in the gym and all that, just driving, stopping on a dime, and pulling up mid-range.
Taifa into the post, Openshaw, who turns, spins, rolls it up and in, but no basket. No continuation. Take that point of emphasis.
Yeah,
that was on the ground before
apparently
the shot.
They didn't use the point of emphasis on that one because
was he
could have
gathering?
easily. I mean, he was, but he was hit as he was gathering. So
Taifa had the 3, didn't want to take it. Tries to go inside to Openshaw, deflected away and stolen. And the Syracuse Titans are off and running again. Henneman fouled going to the hoop. They'll inbound underneath.
At that point, I'm fine with the foul like that because then it still gives you a chance to set up your defense. And Syracuse has been really good getting out on the break and getting to the rim.
Goddard into the post. Robinson picks up his dribble. Goddard into the corner. Now the driving reverse lay-in. Yes, count it. Blocking foul and 1.
Seemed like he was up in the air for a good 3 seconds, even though he wasn't. But what a play. Being able to adjust his body and still be able to put the ball in the square and get the and 1.
Colton Hanneman gets the bucket, the and 1. 8 points. He's averaging 18 a game. See if he can complete the 3-point play. So he puts the Titans back in front with a spectacular hoop. That was pretty. And he completes a 3-point play. He's 2 for 3 on the line in the game. He's got 9 points. And full court pressure from Syracuse. And a foul against the Titans. Colton Hanneman gets called for the foul after his 3-point play.
That's his third, too.
6:45 to go in the fourth quarter.
Still got to be careful. A couple of guys got to be careful for both these teams, and they're pretty big key players.
Chase finds Openshaw. Openshaw spins, powers through the traffic, and scores.
He's got to get going now. I bet his confidence has been rattled a little bit with Robinson getting a lot of buckets on him in that third quarter, but good job bouncing back right there.
Orton driving. That will be a hold. Openshaw, by the way, with 12 points now. He averages 10.6. He had 18 yesterday, including the game-winning 3.
You're saying he's got the hot hand now? Maybe?
I think the confidence is growing. Yeah.
Definitely.
Confidence matters at every level, but I think you can see really dramatic changes in high school kids.
Yeah, especially.
Andrus, did he get the steal? Yes, finally comes away with the ball, throws it ahead, off the glass and in for Tyson Arthur Jr. Andrus the steal and the assist.
Get out and run. Get out and run. It is the best offense.
4 points for Tyson Arthur Jr. See the effects of a scouting report. Both leading scorers struggling to get to even half their average. Now Henneman with another bucket. He's got 5 in the quarter. He's got 11 in the game. He averages 18 a game. Tyson Arthur with 4 now. He averages 12.7 into the paint. Taifa leaves that short. Outlet deflected by Openshaw. Titans with it. Titans pushing. Goddard pulls it out. Orton holds it up. Shot clock still at 20. Syracuse with a 44-43 lead. Through traffic, all the way to the glass, lay it up and in. Colton Henneman. And he's got 7 in the quarter now, 13 in the game.
Two guys were in somewhat of a help side position, but neither one committed over on that drive.
Taifa thinks about the 3, goes to the top, the key to Andrus. Andrus hesitates down the middle, yes! Nice little change of pace there by Andrus. He's got 8 now, just off his average of 9.7. 4.5 minutes to go. Syracuse by 1, 46-45.
One of the Desert Hills assistants said, you guys got to communicate, and that was the reason why they gave up a layup on the other end on that last possession.
Goddard, Robinson, Orton thinking about the 3. Orton almost loses the handle, gets the baseline, gets hung in the air, stepped on the end line. I got to say, that is tough where the lane goes into the paint there underneath the basket. It is hard to see the line.
Yeah. There is a line there, but it's very hard to see.
Purple on black.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, we got a timeout on the floor. Syracuse Titans 46, Desert Hills Thunder 45, 4:06 to go in the fourth quarter on KSLSports.com. Welcome back to Riverton High. 4:06 left in the fourth quarter. Syracuse Titans 46, Desert Hills Thunder 45. This is 6A Syracuse playing 4A Desert Hills. This game has been tight throughout. A 1-point game after a quarter, a 3-point game at the half, a 2-point game going to the fourth quarter, and it's a 1-point game now with 4 minutes left in the fourth.
I'd be curious how many lead changes have been had here and the largest lead for each side. It's not very high.
Openshaw. Good cut. Oh, and the dunk. Taifa drops it in. And it's 47-46. He's got 9 now. And Desert Hills has the lead again.
It's like he's got springs in his shoes, DJ. He got up there.
He moves so
without
easily.
A lot of running.
Robinson misses. Openshaw blocks him out. Ball out of bounds to Desert Hills.
I'm still in awe of that. I did not expect that. I'm pretty sure his nose could have touched the rim if he wanted it to.
Desert Hills with the ball in the lead. Taifa looking for the backdoor cut, keeps his dribble, goes to the glass, and scores.
Coming up in big moments here.
He's got 11.
Big second half.
3 minutes to go. Syracuse down 3. All the way to the hoop, lay it up and in. Colton Henneman heating up. He's got 9 in the quarter. And he's got 15 in the game. We got a timeout on the floor. We'll take a break. You are watching high school basketball on KSLSports.com. 2:52 to go. Desert Hills 49-48. They lead Syracuse by 1. Syracuse bringing the full court press. Looks like a zone, a 1-1-2-1. Desert Hills breaks it pretty easily.
And it looks like
shot clock at 15. Taifa underneath. Up and in.
Just like feeding Robinson in that third quarter, feed Taifa here in the fourth quarter. Feed the beast.
He's got 6 of his 13. Inside, Robinson off the glass and in.
Just as I talked about feeding Robinson in the third, why not continue in the fourth?
Carter Robinson has 14. 2 points below his average. Chase out top for Openshaw. Andrus. Openshaw. Chase in low. Open shot, turn, face up. Short, air ball. Shot clock at 12. Chase, 3. No, it's long. Orton up high for the rebound. Titans push it. Orton pulls it back out. Syracuse with the ball, down 1. Minute and a half to go. Hesitation move. Henneman turns. 3. No. Lessie with the miss. Rebound put back and in. Henneman.
He loves to go to that reverse layup. Got an and one on it earlier.
11 of his 17 in the fourth quarter of the game on the line. He puts the Titans in front, 52-51. And a foul with 1:09 to go. Tauaifa gets fouled on Lessie. Bonus situation. Both teams have committed 3 fouls. Both teams with 1 more to give before we go to the line. And we got a timeout on the floor. Timeout, Desert Hills. We're 52-51. Syracuse by 1 with 1:09 to go on KSLSports.com. 1:09 to play. Syracuse, 52-51 lead over Desert Hills. Desert Hills with the ball, down 1, inbound underneath. Did the Titans finally go in a zone?
They did.
They did. And they forced the ball to be lobbed out near midcourt. To
See, it works.
It does work. Shot clock is at 10. They got to go to work. Chase, Andrus. No, shot clock is at 23. That shot clock is almost burned out at the end. My bad.
Yeah.
Shot clock's
over
at 20.
on this side, yeah.
Chase into the corner. Open shot. Back to Chase. Inside. Turnaround jumper. Rolls around. No, tipped in. Tipped in by Andrus.
Andrus said, none of you guys are getting this rebound. I'm getting the tip in.
Andrus a tip in off the Arthur miss. Andrus has 10. Thunder lead 53-52. Syracuse with the ball, down 1. Wing 3 for the lead. Yes, Henneman is feeling it. Henneman is on fire. He struggled early, but he put Syracuse up 55-53 with 24.8 seconds to go.
You can struggle for 31 minutes, and then if you come up big in that final minute, it's never going to matter. What a bounce-back performance here in the fourth quarter.
Henneman with 14 of his 20 points in the fourth quarter. He averages 18 points a game. Didn't score in the first quarter. Only had 4 points at the half, 6 points after 3 quarters, but 14 here in the fourth. And the big 3 with 25 seconds left puts his team up 55-53. Shot clock is off. Desert Hills has the ball down 2, and they got multiple options here. Did they let Tauaifa create? He's been really efficient getting into the paint, and he's a good passer. Keeps his eyes up.
Something I would look for is have Tauaifa have the ball at the top, maybe get a on-ball screen by open shot, but then put Chase in the opposite corner and have that as an option for a draw and kick. Because who knows, maybe you want to go for the win. You don't want to try and force overtime.
They have a three-point play that they use late in the shot clocks that I've seen probably a half dozen times here, where Openshaw comes out, gets the ball just off the top of the key, and whichever guard throws on the ball goes and gets it, uses it as a screen, takes the handoff, and shoots the 3. We'll see if they go to that. They've gotten good looks both yesterday and today with that play. They don't need a 3, but if they get a good one,
just take it. This is one of the situations where you take whatever the defense gives you.
15 seconds to go. Tauaifa off the glass. No. Rebound. Andrus. Foul.
Might have been a push down on the block. We'll see what they call it on.
Or on the shot?
I think it's on the rebound.
On the rebound. It's not bonus. That's
nope.
the fourth.
Still one
foul.
more.
One more to get to the bonus. So no free throws. 12.3 seconds to go. Desert Hills inbounds underneath. Down by 2.
Desert Hills still has 4 timeouts.
They've got a good inbounds play that they run where Andrus goes and gets a 3. He's inbounding the ball. No one pays any attention to him. He'll run out and get the 3. Desert Hills will call timeout.
Good job waiting for them to give him the ball to see what kind of set Syracuse was going to be in. to be able to call that timeout to kind of play chess.
12 seconds left. 2-point game. We'll take a break on KSLSports.com. Welcome back to Riverton High. Riverton Holiday Tournament. Game 2 of today's quadruple header is really, really competitive. It has been close throughout. Syracuse just got a big 3-point shot from Colton Henneman, their leading scorer, to put them up 55-53. Desert Hills has the ball underneath their own hoop now with 12 seconds left. Henneman hit his 3 with 25 seconds left.
See what they come in now, because Coach Goddard had his team come out in zone. Looks like they're going to come out in man now.
Andrus throws it in. Taifa, chase. Andrus in low. Open shot. Spins. Misses. Rebound. Battled. Andrus has it. Foul on the floor
and he's
with
going
2
to the foul
seconds
line.
left. That's going to put him in the bonus. He's going to go to the line with a chance to tie the game.
I think Andrus was trying to kick it out to Chase.
Foul on Goddard is number 5. He fouls out. 2 seconds left. Could be important if we end up going to overtime here.
Yeah.
Drake Semro is going to check in for him.
You
got
about
a minute
15
to sub when a player fouls out.
It's actually, they moved it down to 15 seconds now.
15 seconds?
Yep.
He's used 7 of them.
Yep.
He's used 8 of them.
Which is why the official is standing right at the table.
Weighs him back on.
And then there's the horn.
All right. So
Yeah.
he got the instructions as to what to do with 2 seconds left, which is block out, get the rebound, and
Yeah. I'm actually glad that they changed that rule, because a minute was too long.
Too
Like,
long.
we're sitting here like that's a full timeout for a guy who fouled out.
Andrus has not shot a free throw in this game. He's got 10 points. Air ball. Now, with 2 seconds left, he's got to miss this one on purpose. Syracuse has got to block out. Desert Hills has to crash.
And that is going to be a rough timeout for Andrus, as he's already biting his jersey, clapping his hands in frustration.
All right. It's only a 30-second timeout. No reason to have anybody back. A lot of teams like to put 2 players, at least one, if not 2 players, up at on each side of the top of the key, beyond the 3-point line, and then have them crash. Sometimes down the middle, but sometimes if your inside guys are going to step in and pinch, you send them down the outside, and if the miss goes to the baseline and goes long, you've got a chance for those 2 guys crashing in to get it. And obviously the shooter's got to follow his miss, but not too quickly.
Yeah. And that's probably what Coach is drawing up here for Desert Hills, Coach Allred, saying, okay, you've got to miss it, but then both Openshaw and Talifa, you guys got to be able to tip it out or try and get the putback. And 2 physical guys in there who I think could get the job done.
Got
a big box out here for Robinson and for Leslie.
Andrus will have to miss this.
You got to hit the rim.
He didn't hit the rim. So, 2 seconds left. Now, Desert Hills, it isn't over. You got to steal the inbound and get a shot up, or foul on the catch. That's risky if they make both, the game's over. But either steal the inbound or foul on the catch. Nothing else makes sense. Taifa defending the inbound. And now we got a whistle and a timeout from Goddard to talk to his Titans about how to defend the last 2 seconds. Right down to the bitter end.
I mean, he's just right now setting up a play. I mean, maybe this is where you get creative. Maybe this is where you send all 5 guys on the baseline, call a play kind of like a quarterback, and send out his wide receivers.
Yeah.
I've done that before in a game, and a coach didn't see that.
The only
coming.
risk with throwing it long,
Yeah.
is if you throw it too long, it goes out of bounds untouched,
And then the
ball goes back 90
over there,
feet
yep.
to where it was inbounded, and now all of a sudden they got an inbound underneath with 2
Exactly.
seconds to tie or win the game. So you tell your guy, don't throw it 90 feet.
Yeah, maybe
Throw it 60.
Yeah, throw it
60.
Throw it over to half court even.
Yeah.
or just get it to where somebody touches the ball to get the clock started.
Well, the safe thing is to put one guy all the way to the end of the court and tell him you have got to touch the ball. You can't have everybody chasing the ball if it's overthrown.
Don't throw it high. Throw it far, but throw it low. To where somebody touches the ball, the minute it's touched, the clock starts.
Syracuse with the ball, up 55-53. They got to inbound it, run 2 seconds, and get out with the win.
And he is not allowed to run the baseline. That is also key because it's only on makes.
So essentially, he has the pivot foot, and if he travels, it's a turnover, and it's inbound Desert Hills underneath.
And then you put your big man on the ball to see if you can get any kind of deflection. Just like right there.
It's a deflection, but off him. 1.4 seconds to go. Close to making the play.
Now watch one guy to go to the backside.
They get it in. They get the foul with 3:10 left, and that should just about do it. Just be up to Orton to make both free throws here.
I think they're going to look to add some time on because I looked as soon as they blew the whistle. Probably another 5/10 went off the clock after they blew the whistle. I'm going to guess here. I'm going to make a prediction. 0.8. Oh, 1 second.
1 full second.
That was close.
That won't matter if Orton. Well, wait a minute. That is team foul 4 on Desert Hills. So Orton doesn't get to shoot.
Not yet.
And Desert Hills has one more chance to steal the ball and get a shot up. And they go deep, and that'll do it. Syracuse wins it 55-53. A big fourth quarter for Syracuse. They outscored Desert Hills 18-14, and they ride Colton Henneman. 14 of his 20 points in the fourth quarter. He is the leading scorer.
Solid game. I mean, if you're going to be, one of the top guys on a team, you've got to be able to show up even if it's in the fourth quarter, and that's exactly what he did. Without his fourth quarter performance, they'd be looking at a different result.
Unofficial scoring for Syracuse, 20 points for Henneman to lead the way, 14 points for Carter Robinson, did a lot of work inside. Skylar Orton had 14, did a lot of work at the free throw line. Cohen Goderich finishes with 2 points. Nakoi Daw, 2 points, 2 for Bracken Leslie and also for Drake Semro. Syracuse gets the win. They improve to 7-4. Desert Hills with the loss drops to 7-6. Colton Anderson double figures with 10 points. Taifa Netta Taifo leads the way with 13 points. 12 points for Sam Chase. 12 points also for Jack Openshaw. 4 for Tyson Arthur Jr. They did a good job of holding him down. He averages 12.7. He only got 4 in the game. Well defended by Syracuse. 2 points for Tayson North. So 2 games in the books here today. 2 more games to go. I'm going to head up to the Jazz Celtics game and do the pre-half and post on the radio on 97.5. Pre-game starts at 6. Tip-off at 7 as the Jazz try to make it 3 straight wins. You will be here covering the last 2 games, Snow Canyon and Union, coming up at 5:15. Easton Riverton at 7 o'clock, Trevor.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun, DJ. It's always fun working with you, and I'm sure we'll definitely do it again. And who knows, maybe tomorrow we'll
mix
make
it up
something
again,
happen.
right?
Yeah, I'll be here for the early games.
Quadruple header tomorrow. Starts at 11:45 in the morning with Granite Bay and Snow Canyon. And this Syracuse team will play the last game at 5 o'clock against Cedar Valley. All right, that'll do it for us. We'll take a break. We'll be back with game number 3 in the quadruple header, Snow Canyon and Union, coming up at 5:15 here on KSLSports.com.